All right, so I'm going to be teaching Emily today. Hi, Emily.
Hello.
How to do a power clean. So we're gonna start out with the bar being on the ground. I'm just gonna show you really quick how it's done. I'm gonna talk it through a little bit, and then I'm gonna talk you through it and through the motions as well. So a power clean and also a hang clean, those are very similar actions, very similar, except the power clean, what we're doing today, that starts off on the floor. The hang clean, you start off with it already in your hands. So what we're going to start out doing is we're going to get our feet and our legs situated. You're going to get your feet, you're going to put them about shoulder width apart. So find your shoulder width, I'll help you find it as well, but this is about where you want to be at. Because my shoulders are a little bit broader, I'm gonna have feet a little bit wider.
Okay.
So, you're gonna stand with your feet, preferably right behind the bar. Once you are going down to reach the bar, you are going to bend at the knees and bend at the hips. You're gonna reach down, you're gonna grab the bar, and you're gonna have a closed grip over it. Once you're there, you are going to start going into your upward motion. But a little note really quick. You see how my shoulders are going to slouch over like this? That is not something that you want to have. You want to make sure that when you are reaching down, you are going to have a neutral spine. And what I mean by that, your shoulders are going to be up, back, and down. I'm going to make sure you're going to flex that core. So now let's try this again and watch my spine. So I'm gonna bend down, so I'm gonna bend my knees, bend my hips, and reach down. I'm gonna grab the bar, and now it's gonna be at about shoulder width length. I'm going to come up, catch the bar. Now I'm gonna break this down a little bit more. So once I'm down here, I'm holding on to the bar. Once I'm coming up into this upward motion, this bar is not going out in front of me. I'm not like pushing it out.
Okay.
I gotta make sure this stays as close to my legs as I can get in. So it's gonna come up, and I'm gonna raise up onto my toes, and then once it gets right about to shoulder height, I'm going to bend my knees and kind of dip my hips down too. I'm gonna catch it right on top of my shoulders. And you see how my elbows are kind of bent, pointed forward towards you in front of me?
Yeah.
That's the position I kind of want you to be in.
Okay.
So let's try this. I'm going to talk you through it. There we go. Bar on the floor. You're going to have feet shoulder width apart. Good, good. Next, you're going to reach down, bend your knees and your hips. And you're going to grab the bar at about shoulder width apart. Great. Have that good, tight, closed, pronated grip. You're going to keep the bar as close to you as possible as you explode up and catch that bar. Good. Let's do it again. But this time, when we're coming down from the lift, we're going to bend our knees. I'm going to bring it down, all the way to the floor. Put it back down. So, pick up the bar. There you go. Get that neutral spine. Explode up. Push those elbows out. There you go. Good. Good job.
Thank you.
All right, hi, I'm Liz, and I'm with Emily again. Today we're going to be learning some agility lateral scissor hops. So this is really, really good because it helps work your lateral movement. That is so important when it comes to playing sports, especially sports that are on the court, even on the field, but especially with lateral movement, we don't often train enough that way. We often just train our sagittal plane and our frontal movement, but this is going to help work that. Alrighty. So first you're going to start out with your lead leg, and your lead leg is the one that is facing the direction that you want to go. So in this situation, my right leg is going to be my lead leg. I'm going to start by going into a split stance with my right foot in the first square. What I'm gonna do next, go ahead.
Sure.
Yeah, go for it. What I'm gonna do next, then from there, you are going to jump and you're gonna land, every single time you're gonna be landing on your toes, or I should say the balls of your feet. And so you're gonna be touching each foot one time into each square.
Okay.
So just to start over, you're gonna be going lead leg first, so right leg, bam, bam. Now we're gonna go into the next box. Lead leg first, right foot, bam, bam. All right? You're gonna jump up, move, and up, move.
So I move when I'm in the air.
Pretty much, yes, you do. And so when you're on your right foot, you wanna make sure you're gonna be jumping, so you're pushing off and landing on the balls of your feet.
Yeah, okay.
So are you comfortable trying this out?
Yeah.
All right, let's give it a whirl. Let's try also a little bit of movement with your hands too.
Okay.
I don't know if you saw, but
Opposition?
yep. As I was going in, I would bring the opposite arm. You know how
Okay.
you run?
Yeah.
And you walk?
Yeah.
Yeah, just swing your arms with it.
Okay.
Good, I like how you landed on the balls of your feet. Good stuff, nice arm movement. Good, now come right over here. We're gonna do that again. And now every single time you go, you're gonna breathe.
Okay.
Breathing is so important when it comes to doing exercise.
Okay.
There you go. Next box there. Good. Good job, Emily. All right, now we're gonna do the opposite side. Okay. So this side, you can stand right next to me right here. What we're gonna do, same thing, but now it's opposite leg. The opposite leg is leading this time.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be left foot in first, and then right leg. Remember to pump those arms. Take your time. There you go. Nice job. Just fine, just fine. Keep breathing. Good. Yeah, finish strong.
Oh.
No, that was good. Good strong finish. Good job.
Thanks.
All right. Hi. Welcome back. I'm Liz, and I'm here with Emily again, and I'm going to be teaching her our plyometric jump over a barrier. In this case, we've got our hurdle, and we're going to start out with putting our feet shoulder width apart. There you go. And if you want, you could imitate what I'm doing right now with your stance. I'll ask you not to jump until we go over the landing part though.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna start out, feet shoulder width apart. All right, you're gonna have a good upright posture as we talked about earlier, up, back, and down. That'll be pretty nice. Now we're going to go into bending our knees to get into our position because we're gonna be jumping. Now, another thing you're gonna do is you're gonna get your arms and you're going to bring them back behind you. Nice. We call this elbow extension, but all you gotta remember is just bring your arms back behind you. This is gonna be your starting position before you do your jump. So feet shoulder width apart, posture's upright. Let's go down, bring those hands back. Good. Now for the jumping portion. I'm gonna have you wait for this and you're gonna watch me.
Okay.
So you got your stance, arms are back. Now for the jumping portion. As I'm jumping over this barrier, I'm going to be bringing my arms up so I can get plenty of good momentum. And then when I land on this side, I'm going to try to be landing on my toes. And then as I'm coming back down, I'm going into my starting position again. So my knees are going to be bent and my hands are going to be behind me again.
Okay.
So let's see it in full motion. Shoulder width apart, bend the knees. Extend the arms, up, land in the starting position again. There we go. Let's try it together this time.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna have you go over it with the hurdle, but let's do it together.
Okay.
So, shoulder width apart, bend those knees, hands back behind you. Now ready, jump. Good. Now we're going to try out putting our hands behind us again, okay? So put our hands behind us. You're gonna jump, land with them behind you this time.
Oh.
Good. We both landed with them in front of us, so that happens. What matters is how we correct it though. So come in front of the hurdle this time.
Okay.
Good. Get into your good stance that we talked about. So bend those knees, hands back. When you're ready, jump, land up. There you go. Good. Okay. And a good way that we can try and progress this too is when we have more hurdles or barriers in front of us, so you can just keep on going continually. Or sometimes we can even get a little bit fancy with it. Once you go over this side, you can jump around and then go back over it again. But for now, we're just gonna stick with that. How do you feel?
Good.
Okay, let's see it one time just on your own without me talking you through it.
Okay.
Nice job, Emily. Go for a cat five.